What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 69 of Unfinished Business. My name is Taylor, joined as always by Matt, Tyler, and Corey. Matt is back post-wedding. He's here. Corey was up there. They played their course. I did look quick 2-minute synopsis. Corey, how was Matt's course?
It was fun. It was cute. He only had a little bit of room, and he made it work. There are a couple holes that you kind of throw across or through or into people, but I don't see the population of the course ever exceeding more than maybe like, I don't know, like a handful of people at a time.
5.5.
Well,
Over under 7?
In general, it's kind of out in the sticks, so it's not like a place where it has a parking lot and it's like near civilization. So it would only be a handful of people that contact Matt and then go to the course and play. So it's not like they would ever be in danger of a random person throwing into them. It would more or less be like someone else that they're with is on a different hole. But course looks really cool. There's a couple holes that we got to kind of adjust and figure out, and then he's going to go in with hopefully more than just a hand chainsaw and cut down like 100 trees. So
yeah, and for the area, actually, we're in premium location, but it's
Premium location. What does that
only
mean?
if you. It means you're 8 minutes off the highway, and so people are like 8 minutes off the highway. Now, for Corey's area, that's not good. But for our area, people are geeking. But Corey's right. There's not going to be that many people playing. And I intend to adjust the layout after people have like played it a good bit. And I've moved some stuff around to like make those holes not touch each other. But that'll be later.
yeah, it's at Matt's property, but not at his house yet.
Yeah, it will be my house, Lauren's farm. That's correct.
Wow, it will be my farm.
Will be.
Well, it was funny. We were talking about hole 1, and he's like, "Yeah, see this field, like where you throw over to land where hole 1's basket is? There's gonna be a house there eventually." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, so that hole's gone."
I got a plan for that one. But
We got a plan.
hopefully the 9 holes will be I can continue to develop and learn, and then build the actual 18-hole like championship level over the mountain with the 40 or 50 acres she has that way.
I've got a question. Why is golf 18 holes?
Isn't it the amount of shots in a bourbon or something? That's why it was originally that. I heard that on the internet somewhere.
Like, I was thinking about that driving home today from playing golf, and I was like,
Are you genuinely asking?
I mean, I started thinking about, dude, I went down a rabbit hole of thoughts. I thought, why is it 18 holes of golf? Why do you play 9 innings of baseball? Why is it 3 outs? Like, all of these things. So
Apparently,
I need some answers.
It's literally just because they made St. Andrews 18 holes.
Someone chose it at the beginning.
That's all they had room for.
You want to know why hockey is 3 periods and not 2 halves?
Why?
Because the ice was melting too quickly.
Mm.
And literally,
Gotta
like,
bring
they
that
wanted to
Zamboni
Zamboni
out.
it twice instead of once.
Yeah.
So it's literally just someone decided.
Yep.
But yeah,
is sick,
Matt's
though.
was fun. He's back. We need to make a challenge because we haven't done a challenge in a while.
That is so true. The culture
That
is
is very
fiending for a new weekly challenge.
Yeah.
Everyone's been asking. I've been getting my line hit up about it regularly.
Matt, what is the biggest difference from last week to this week?
Spiritually, physically, emotionally.
How do you feel? Like, how do you feel being a married man now?
I mean, I was also a married man last week.
Yeah, but you weren't
That's
here.
why I was like, what do you mean by that?
All right, so not last week. From the last time you were on, you were unmarried. Now that you're on, you're married. How do you feel? What's the difference?
It's good. Adapting. I mean, and like nothing like, I mean, a lot of stuff, but
Are you giving
Are
you giving like Taylor some tips about married life?
Yeah, I'll give Taylor tips about
Appreciate
married life.
that. Appreciate
Yeah.
that. I need it.
So
He's gonna need it.
I mean, I got a lot of experience, so I hope it's helpful to you.
All right. Just for everybody out there, this is, again, once in a lifetime, episode 69. We're also coming off a down week in disc golf. So it's a little unhinged in here, if anybody didn't know or wasn't here in live. So shout out to that. No, seriously, I genuinely think the priority topic of discussion is the weekly challenge. Does anybody have any weekly challenge ideas? Because I'm fiending.
I actually love Corey's idea.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do for the weekly challenge.
Hold on. How many people do we have participating? Because maybe it should just be us 4 that choose a number.
If we have 13
Because
people,
if we
then we're
I was just
We don't want to.
Done
Here's
for.
my thought. We just do reverse order. Lowest
What
tag
if-
picks their number first, then the
what
next.
if-
Why don't us 4 just
Oh,
choose
okay.
4 different speeds and no one can use them?
What if everybody has to DM Matt a
Well,
speed?
no,
and if
that's-
2
that's
people
what it
say the
is,
same
right.
one, then it is what it is.
We just decide the 4 different speeds that nobody can use.
no one else knows what we're talking about yet.
Okay, here's the thing. When one of us pick a speed, no one else participating in the weekly challenge can use that same speed. So if you're going to use if Tyler's going to use a 12 speed, he can take as many 12 speeds as he wants.
Oh,
No,
that's
No.
not what I was
No,
talking
that's not
about.
what you're saying.
Okay,
Oh my gosh. What did
here,
you say,
Alex.
Corey?
Sorry. Let me explain. Everyone gets
Jamie,
to
can you
pick
cut
a
that? Can we
number.
start here?
Everyone
Okay.
gets to pick a number. Once we are done with the participants and the numbers, no one is allowed to use those numbers.
Can we also
So
say
if I pick the-
for everyone
yeah,
out
so-
there, no soy, not including putting putters. This includes putting putters.
We're going to include. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
if
no.
I pick a 5, no one's basically allowed to use a mid
Yep.
unless
Yeah.
it's a 6 or a 4. If someone picks a 2, we're kind of all screwed with putting putters, most throwing putters.
We're
things like
including
that.
our putting putters then?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So if it's in the number, if anybody picks a 2 or a 3, whatever your putting putter is. So I think that's what I was thinking was it's basically the removal of
a couple
a
speeds.
speed number, but
Okay.
from one each from all of us.
I also think by
Every
entry in the
OG
chat,
member-
Scott Cash is also now married. He said I do.
Oh,
my
nice.
God.
Congrats,
No.
congrats, Scott.
Right,
Thank you,
Scott?
Everyone DM me a number. Maybe Brixton will do that next time because that's going to take a good amount of work, but that'll probably be fun. If Ryan will actually participate in the weekly challenge,
Oh, there
we'll
it is.
do it.
That'll
But
move
he's-
that'll
he's-
move my needle. That's for sure.
That'll move my needle, buddy. My needle. Move. All right, everyone
Consider my
DM
needle
me
moved.
a number on Discord.
Needle me this.
Everyone DM me a number on Discord. The 3 of you. I already wrote down my number. If one of us pick the same number, Corey and I both pick 13 speeds. It doesn't matter. Right? We got it easy.
I'm sorry. I gotta acknowledge the chat since we're doing this. Mac just said I would sign Ryan for $200,000 a year. That's a reference to our Discord. So if you want to understand that joke, you got to be on our Discord. So
It's true.
join our Discord. Oh man, Ryan says he's out. Dang.
All right, everyone DM me a number on Discord now, and I will.
Oh wait, we're not all just doing this. Oh my gosh, it's gonna
Nope,
be
DM
a.
it to me right now. Thank you, Corey, for your.
What if we all?
Auction.
So what happens if we choose same numbers?
That's it. We just did.
That's what it
Sorry.
is.
It is what it is.
No.
You doubly can't throw any of that speed.
You can't even think about it.
I'm not gonna lie, Corey was just a munch to me, but luckily I had already thought about being a munch to him, so we're chill.
All right.
Oh my gosh!
We all gonna choose the same number. I know it.
All right, Taylor, you're my last guy.
I can't find Matt, bro.
We don't DM very often.
We don't. I'm just now realizing this. I also
Speak.
clicked a Matt that was not a Matt that's you, and I was so confused about what he DM'd me. I was like, when did Matt send me this?
Brixton, I'm just
okay.
glad you used the right 2 because there are so many people lately that don't know TOO.
That's kind of wild to me.
Tough.
It
Tough
just
out
bums me out, man.
Okay, guys. So here is the numbers you cannot do for this weekly challenge.
All right.
The number 3 speeds. The number 7 speeds.
Okay.
The number 8
Oh my
eight speeds,
goodness.
The number 9.
No
The
fairways. No
No
fairways.
fairway drivers. And are marbles 3 speeds?
No.
I think they're actually
they're
2.
2
I
speed.
specifically chose 3 because Tyler said he likes to putt with 3-speed putters, and
Yep.
I was really hoping that somebody else would pick 2.
I knew that was
I'm
coming.
surprised no one picked 2.
Joke's on you. I've been putting
Yeah.
with P2s in the backyard for fun, and I kind of like that P2.
789
Those
is
are
really
good.
funny though.
That is
789
funny.
is
No fairways is so funny.
Dude, I literally was like, I think I'm going to pick 8 speed because it's a little unique. And Taylor bags of torque, Corey bags of torque. They're all 8 speeds. And then I turn around and Corey does 7
Stop the
speeds, which I
press.
hate.
Stop the press. Mike's here.
Mike is here.
Let's go.
And he said 2. And he said 2.
He's participating. It counts.
We're allowing a participation. All right.
So
Absolutely.
should we throw
Absolutely.
Mac in the hat?
Yes, that's why I was
All
saying
right,
it has
Mac.
to be anonymous. So
Mac,
like
what's your number?
that
Mac.
lessens the chance of if we have like
Well,
people,
now,
then
yeah,
it's
well,
like-
now it's like too late.
You're right. It is.
Should we
too late.
restart it?
we should go to the council on that one.
Oh.
Should we restart?
Well,
this?
he just popped 12. I'm fine with taking
Oh,
12.
he said
and just moving
12.
on.
Wasn't even gonna throw a 12, so I'm cool with it.
I don't even know
Yeah,
how to count that high.
All right, fine. Then the numbers are
Yeah, that
2,
counts, that
3,
counts.
7, 8, 9, and 12 are all banned from the bags.
Yeah, but Mike knew we said 3.
It don't matter.
Now
You just
Tyler's
gotta
just
sometimes you gotta live a little, man.
Mike. Tyler's
But
gonna
with
be
glitches and birds.
Take a glitch out there.
Mike. Tyler was going to be a full Discmania guy, and then you banned the
All right.
P2 out of his bag right there.
I was gonna do a P2. I was.
Yeah,
This one's
I
gonna
was
be
thinking about
called
doing
speed removal.
speed removal.
Speed
I
bump.
will
Speed
put-
removal.
Speed
I'll
bump.
put a new thing in the Discord, and we can get cracking on it. You have a week, 18 holes, full UDIS stats.
I still need to go do Iron Hill Longs. I'm still determined to put that
Me
one
too.
out there.
Me
Yeah.
too. I would
We gotta
also
do
I
like
want
to
to
play
just
there.
play it.
I'm not using Dismani anymore. Uh-oh. We might have to get him on right now.
It's
Yeah, what's going on here?
It's an emergency broadcast. Speaking of
What's going on
Dismania,
here?
it's actually the next topic I had written down that I wanted to get everybody's opinion on. So if you did not see this, I think it's been such a slow news week in disc golf that most people have seen this. But 2 long tenured Discmania employees posted some pretty lengthy statements about leaving under their own accord. They both made it very clear that they resigned on their own accord.
Resigned.
By gunpoint.
So Austin Montgomery, Colton's brother, has been a very long time Discmania employee, is the brand director, and then Chris, I
Oh,
forgot his
that's
last
the
name,
Austin.
but Chris, their product manager, also left Discmania on the same day. So I think there's been a lot of speculation that this is not positive for House of Discs, like given the trend that's been happening with their brand, slash brands, I guess. So I just want to get everybody's thoughts on, what maybe some wild speculation, what everybody thinks about this occurring.
Young man in the red hat.
Man in the red hat.
Hi. What if it wasn't anything bad at all, and everyone's just like always going like, "Oh,
I
this
think
is
that's pretty
terrible."
likely. Pretty likely.
What if it was literally like Austin walks over to who is the other guy?
Chris something. I can actually I'll look
Chris.
up his name. We
So
gotta
what if
give
Chris-
some respect to this guy?
But what if Chris is sitting at his desk and Austin walks over and he turns around and he's like, "Dude, I have a really good idea. We should open a brewery tomorrow." And he's like, "All right, let's do it." And then they both left that day.
Chris Brubeck, product manager. Yeah, I think
Brew.
Hammer has I think the most likely situation is
Completing the move to
they've
Emporia.
already moved the Colorado warehouse distribution fully to Emporia. I think that they've moved staff from Colorado to Emporia. I think that it's probably a situation where they are shutting down that office, and they just didn't want to move.
Kansas is the worst. No offense.
I mean, from Denver
It
to
is-
Emporia, Kansas is probably pretty rough.
Guys, I'm telling you right now, Kansas is awful. I don't know why anybody would want to live there. There is nothing there. And I've
They
been
don't have
through
any breweries.
I've been through
Yeah.
Kansas like at least a half a dozen times, and there is nothing for miles.
I've been to Kansas
So-
once and I did hate it. I'll put that out there.
Yeah.
I think my and again, this is just pure wild speculation. We just maybe will take Bobby Brown. I'm so glad Bobby's back, bro. I'm throwing DD again. I am curious. I think now this is again just speculation and probably is unlikely to happen. But do you guys ever think there will be a situation where House of Disc is just like, you know what? We bought at the peak. We're losing a ton of money. Like, we're out, and sell back to the founders of the original companies. Like, sell DD back to Jeremy, sell Discmania back to UC.
How do you sell them back though? Do you do like the whole like Barstool and Penn situation where you sell it back for $1? Yeah. Sell it back for $1.
The heist. That's why the new DD disc is called the heist.
Well, all the
heist of a lifetime.
All the founders got big bucks.
Yeah.
Even if House of Disc said like, I'll sell it to you for half. Okay, I mean, so I basically you paid me double to babysit my company for a couple of years, and now I have it back.
Would you want it back at this point in time with the way the market is?
Yes,
I think really. Some people would say no, but I think like UC and Rusco would say yes. Like,
dude, it's such an easy switch.
Their brands.
It's literally such an easy switch of saying we're back. We're going back to our roots. I'm back here. 3 runs that all sell out. Bring up some emoji that's been sitting who knows where, and then
I gotta ask Taylor real quick. Taylor, 3 DD molds that you're putting back in the bag are real quick.
Frick, Warden.
Love it. Thrower or putter though?
Both.
Okay.
All right.
Trespass. Love that.
Trespass. I love that thing.
Gotta see you throwing one of those.
And then probably something new I'd check out. I don't know what they have to do. I'll say the heist just to try it.
General.
Trust.
No, I can't afford a general.
Big trust.
I will say I felt Supreme Plastic for the very first time last week. I was in Academy Sports looking at golf supplies and went to the little disc golf section. That plastic feels good. I'm not spending $26 for it, but it feels good.
It is very good.
So what is the heist?
The new driver. I think like
driver.
Was that the old
stable than a destroyer? I think
less stable than a destroyer.
So is it like an Enigma?
It hasn't like actually come out yet. So,
dude, Mike's gonna get bricked up hearing you talk that way, Corey.
Yeah, but said Enigma.
Oh, sorry.
Too old.
A DD2.
So it is between the Trespass and the Captain is what it says. Easy turn for low to medium arm speed without being overwhelmingly flippy.
That's probably a really good AM disc.
Yeah.
Really good AM. Because the Trespass was already a pretty good AM disc.
I love the Trespass.
Have you all been watching Bobby? Not yet. I have it in my watch later.
I need to figure out all the things. He says, I watched his one clip that Taylor, I think you liked or something like that, or re-shared or something where it was like, he was in disc golf left, came back to disc golf left, and now he's back to disc golf. I got to figure out like what the heck happened. That must be Bobby's video. Has to be then. But all right, so Taylor, you're like a serious OG with these guys. What's the biggest appeal about Bobby?
I think Bobby is like just a pioneer in disc golf content. Like genuinely everything that Foundation does now and exists on, Bobby did at DD 6 years ago.
Really?
Like that was the whole vibe. It was like Bobby and Robert and Eric like had a podcast you listen to weekly. They did challenges, they did videos. Like the Dynamic was like the first brand that like really sold like a brand culture without pros.
Yeah.
They had a redheaded camera guy throw into a tree.
Exactly. No, not verbatim like everything they're doing, but I know like Hunter has said multiple times like he does the weekly warehouse videos because Bobby did it and it went really well for them. And
those are honestly my favorite Foundation videos. That's actually one of my points, Ryan. I would like to just make it known on the record that I am incredibly upset that I was not invited to the Creators Challenge from the Disc Golf Pro Tour.
What's going down with that? Someone explain that. I don't know too much about it.
I'll explain it because I have more to discuss it, but it just feels like there's 4 of us. You didn't give one of us one? Come on.
I mean, Corey's the This Is Disc Golf guy.
Yeah, you didn't let us elect one guy.
Completely disc golf.
One
Yeah.
guy, the rest.
Maybe if
come
I
on.
had 600 subs, but
Okay. So the Discmania Challenge is doing a creator series thing.
Oh, that's what you were
there.
talking about. I thought that you were
Yeah.
talking about a Discmania thing. Okay.
No,
Oh.
Now I'm here. Now I'm here.
it's a alt shot doubles, and there's 8 different teams.
What course
I
is
can run you
this
through
again?
the teams.
King Pickard Park.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I did
All
see
shot.
that. Okay.
Live streamed, and mid-round there will be like swap ups based on people's votes or
That actually
different
sound
things
pretty
like that.
sick. I've heard
It
a
does
couple
sound
of
pretty
them, and
sick.
it's like spin a wheel, and that's what you have to throw. And also one of them is like the creator goes and like picks a fan to play the hole for them, as opposed to them playing it. So that seems pretty cool.
Yeah. It does seem pretty cool. Let's run through his teams. Simon Lazat, James Makes Music. I don't even know who
Am I
that
late for
is.
his immediately saying who's that guy?
I tried to find his PDGA, can't find it. There's a guy from the same area, played one event, got 635 as his rating, hasn't played another
Nice.
event since.
And he's
So-
playing.
James
He's
Makes
playing in
Music
this.
I think he's the guy that like he.
I just don't know who that is.
Someone made like an intro song or some kind of music.
Yeah,
like
he
disc
makes
golf
yeah.
music.
he makes intro songs, but he has a little bit of disc golf stuff, but that's not what he's doing really. So
He's the
Simon
Heelys
and
guy.
the Heelys guy, yeah. Simon and James Make Music. The
When has this guy
Party
ever posted disc
podcast.
golf?
3 or 4 reels back, there's a clip of him using a shoulder bag. I gotta find it.
Nice.
So that qualifies in disc golf. Yeah.
So the PDGA saw that he was using an old school lunchbox, and
Yeah.
they were like, that could be disc golf. We should
let's
probably
just
contact him.
say,
Yeah.
let's clarify the Pro Tour, not the PDGA.
Pro Tour.
Yeah.
If the PDGA did
Okay.
something like this, that would be very forward thinking
There's
for them.
so many
Yeah.
other people
Very
they could have
forward.
chosen other than that guy.
Well, you got to get to the list. Okay, the Party podcast in Kona, Montgomery.
No one cares. No offense.
Listen, we're gonna talk
You
about.
gotta have
I use-
video representation. I
Listen,
respect it.
I get that, and I
You
used to
sound
listen to
angry
them.
because we have a podcast and we didn't. Get it.
I had no idea about this. I honestly don't
Guys,
even
look,
care.
Bear
But
Bite Disc Golf didn't even get invited. We're way
that's what
out
I'm
of this.
saying,
That's
dude.
crazy. Okay.
Swanky guys, really?
Well, let me keep cooking. Brody and Hunter are the next team
Oh,
up.
he's cooking. Sheesh.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Alden and Bedanza.
Bodan.
Ezra and Robbie. Trevor and Yuli. Jay Millie and Gannon. Silas and Broad.
Jay Millie and Gannon are gonna wipe the floor.
Yeah. So
Let's,
let me run you
guys,
through
let's
this.
just call it how we see it, okay? This is a foundation sponsored event. Let's just throw it out there. Like,
Yeah, but so is this.
is this foundation
technically
marketing
so is
dollars
this.
at work? Hey, that's why we
Yeah.
have the best say on this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Let me ask this question. Off rip, who do you guys think are winning? Tyler said Jay Millie and Gannon. Is there
Is Jay
another
really good? I've
Yeah.
never watched a Jeffrey Miller video.
He's putting
Can I-
1,000 rated rounds together.
Can I help you with this piece? So I actually took everyone's rating, added
This
them
guy's
together,
out here
and
doing
then
the
divided
math.
them by 2. So I got the
Guys,
average rating.
tune into the
per
Unfinished
group.
Business podcast. We got guys doing
Oh
the
yeah,
math.
we do math. We do math. So the average rating per group goes J Million Gannon at 1,008.5 rated.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, being almost 1060 helps your average out a lot.
I feel like that's
But-
heavily one-sided.
Yes, but
I
then
mean-
Alden and Bedanza.
Bonanza.
Banana.
I almost called him banana.
Alden
Or-
and banana.
Alden and Banana are
Oh,
1,006 rated. Okay. And then past then, the only other people that are even in the 1,000 rated are Trevor and Yuli. Trevor is 974 rated right now. Spoiler alert: he played well at New London for one event this year, and it updated his rating because he's not played any other events. So I would not really qualify Trevor's rating as meaningful. But that's 2 people over 1,000, 2 people over 1,000, and then we're under it. Party podcast is
Yeah.
909 rated.
I gotta say,
Okay.
Gannon Burr and Jeffrey Miller win by 12.
I gotta say they go in
Unfortunately.
second place. I think Simon and James Does Music is gonna win.
Unless you run out there and half the
Because-
challenges are like, oh, on this hole, Gannon throws for everybody. Whoops.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea if James makes music skills. You can look at him and say he's kind of your Zach Melton shape. So,
But it doesn't-
at absolute max, we get it on there. I'm not.
The slander. James
Yeah,
makes
but
music
it's-
slander.
it's-
Zach Melton is a legend, and I will not stand
I
for
never
that.
That is true.
disagreed. I never disagreed with that. But
Yeah, but it's
Keeping
doubles.
Didi
And you
afloat,
also got to
man.
think like,
no, alt shot doubles.
oh, it's alt shot doubles.
Yeah, so you got to be
Might- yeah.
decent.
So Simon's still gonna win.
Who's Simon's partner?
James
That
makes music.
music
This
guy.
guy we don't
Zach
really know.
Melton.
Zach
Simon-
Melton.
Watch it.
Simon's got to be
his mask
pissed.
off, and it's freaking evil.
Simon's competitive. It doesn't matter what it is. Simon's
Yeah.
competitive.
So
Simon
I
does not like
think
to lose.
No.
Yeah, as alt shot, Alden and Bedanza are probably pretty high up there. I would say, other than Gannon and Jay Millie, who Silas Schultz and Broad can both throw the disc pretty well.
Rod's got to put his butt off.
Neither of them,
Silas has gotta-
Neither of them have.
somebody's gotta play.
Neither of them have that much of a confident putt.
and double that up
It's
with
free
the
on
fact
YouTube, Scott.
that
Free on
we
YouTube.
have God's most Christian disc golfer and Broderick running up on the same card together. That's just funny to me. That's just, unrelated. I think it's gonna be on YouTube, Scott.
Yeah,
I'm
free
gonna
on
watch.
YouTube.
I will watch, but
Free on
this
the
feels
tube.
like a duh. Jay Millie and Gannon or Bedanza and
Who,
Alden.
biggest snub in your opinion?
Swanky Boys. I think they're up there. I think they're pretty popular.
Who do you take out in place for Swanky?
I mean, the music guy.
Yeah, it's gotta
Yeah,
be.
maybe
gotta
that.
be
But that's
guy.
just one of them.
He's simply not for the culture. I gotta say it.
Yep.
Simply not for the
Yep.
culture.
I mean, what do they do with the party girls? Do they go up and play the FBO T-pad when it's their time to throw tee
I would
shots?
assume so.
Yeah, they
Because
have
you got
to,
to you alternate an alternate shot. You alternate T-pads.
Yeah, it's the Party podcast and Kona are literally a 1,000-point difference, or 100-point difference between
Yeah.
Jay Millie and Gannon. So they have to
also
do
get
something
triples.
there. They do get triples, so I don't know if
Bert Kreischer.
Mm.
bro. You seen that guy's
Mm.
forehand? Is there
Yeah, I
someone else in your
I think
mind?
numbers wise,
Taylor?
the biggest snub has to be Bear Bite.
Yeah, I think they've got to be looking at the players a little bit.
I
What a
would like
bold
to
statement
see.
by
I would
Scott.
like to have seen another round Joseph out there.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say Joseph probably has got to
Yeah.
be the other one.
Yeah.
Like he should be getting some screen time.
Can we start
Throw
calling
that with
Bear
a-
Bite Barbie, please? That's a sick typo.
Yeah, that's a.
When he said Barbie, I immediately thought of that one girl that is like was getting all the attention from Gannon when she first came out. What's her name? Disc something.
Just take-
She's the one.
it's-
She's the one that throws all the Clash disc or did or
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
the ditzy.
Yeah,
disc
that girl.
Oh,
yeah.
hey, she has
Oh.
an infinite disc store page. Shout out.
Yeah, so there you go.
Some of us can't get one of those.
Well, you're not a female, so
It's true.
That's
you're
true.
attractive, but you're not a female.
Just said, got it.
What
Anyways.
was wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
bro, he
statement.
just snuck it in. He just snuck it in.
I
I will
wasn't
watch
prepared for
this.
it mentally.
I will watch this when it comes out.
Well, listen, if you're not used to
Prepared for
positive
it.
affirmation, then you're going to be hearing a lot more of it. Sexy. What?
Oh,
She asked for a card. That's
She
a
wa-
little.
She is pushing her luck.
I mean,
Yeah,
in all
he is.
honesty, we ask for cards every single week. So
No, she
That is
asked
true.
to be on a card.
yeah, so do we.
I
No,
also did
no,
ask
no.
that.
I think
Yes.
Ryan. I think
We
Ryan is the one that
asked, yes.
said that we were probably going to be on a card.
Ryan said we could get a card, and then we followed up on it repeatedly. He initially mentioned it. Vice versa.
And we bring it up every chance we could get. But
Ryan, I'm pretty confident that you said maybe
Dude,
maybe
if-
UFB gets on a card someday.
If we get a card, I might have to quit my job.
Whoa, why?
I highly doubt that. That's
if we
not.
get a
Whoa,
card,
whoa.
I'm putting down the mortgage on a content house for all four of us.
Yeah.
Oh
Immediate
my
no.
No.
Honestly, Ryan, I think it would be a good idea to do like cards for this
Creator
event,
cards
though.
could be sick. Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah, if you did
doubles, like creator
Dude,
doubles cards.
or do a double-sided
Yeah.
card, one with
As
the
like an
girl, one with the
insert, though.
creator.
Yeah.
Like an insert of this. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that'd be
cool.
cool insert.
And for that great idea, you should put us on a card.
Couple bucks.
I don't want to be on a card.
No, I honestly.
I'll take
let me
affiliate
hit 584 subscribers first.
marketing. Somebody sub. Completely Corn Bob. He's live on his channel.
Okay,
Against his will.
Brixton, maybe you sneak one our way then, but who knows?
Honestly,
okay.
Ryan, can I have just a Ryan card? That would be cool.
That's a good
Ooh,
question.
that would be
Ryan.
Why don't we
nice.
get a Ryan Brixton disc golf?
The man behind the mask. Even though everyone knows who.
Is Cascade Challenge this week?
It is.
Yes.
And where are they playing that at?
At the Cascade.
At the Cascades.
Cool. Got it. That's all I needed.
Shelton, Washington. This was a silver Q series last year.
Got it. I remember that. Apparently, it's supposed to be difficult.
I remember nothing about this event. I'm not gonna lie.
I think they made it. I think
Nicholas
they
won.
made the course a lot harder.
All I
Sneaky
remember-
Chandler Kramer second place last year.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All I remember from this event is that there's like a million random trees everywhere. That's what I remember.
If it's the course I'm thinking of, it's very pretty.
Gannon won it, didn't he, or something like that? Or was that 2 years ago?
It might have been 2 years ago. Nicholas won by a lot last year. Yeah, won by 10.
10?
I'm not gonna
Over-
lie. I don't remember a single course on tour.
I
Oh,
don't
come on.
remember
You don't
anything.
remember like Portland Open and playing like Glendevere and all that kind of stuff?
You don't remember USDGC last year?
No, there's certain
Maple
courses that I do
Hill.
remember. I know Maple Hill. I know
Idlewild.
D-Glow. But I'm
Guys,
saying, like, a
Corey's
lot
got
of these-
another wild take tonight.
But a lot of these courses, I don't like. I couldn't even.
Well, this
I feel
was
like I would remember
Silver
Nicholas
Series,
winning by
so.
10.
Wasn't it Silver
Really?
Series last year though?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but we
Nicholas,
would have talked about it.
yeah, but it's a Silver Series, and Nicholas was like,
Yeah,
"Yo, I'm
nobody
bored.
cares.
I'm bored. I'm gonna go play this event and just whoop everyone."
Who really cares about the Silver Series?
I live near Detroit, Ryan.
Just call me south of Philly.
Just call me 3 hours from south of Philly.
Boonies.
Matt lives
Dude,
in
me
the
and Matt
weirdest
do
area
live in the
because
middle of
if you
nowhere.
drive a half hour north, you're in Pennsylvania. If you drive a half hour south, you're in West
West
Virginia.
Virginia.
But his area code is Maryland somehow.
Geography, man.
Come out, Scott. Bring the Ryan. Bring the family. Beautiful lake.
Wild.
Get on the water.
Play Matt's course. See his house.
Play my course. I'll take you out to dinner. That's it.
Matt's one blade.
That being said, I think this is going to be a difficult round of picks here. Just a little picks update. Tyler and Matt tied at the top at 12. Corey needs Mac to make some picks for him, I think, because Mac is like the picks whisperer right now. He's going dummy mode.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got a lot of points. Was it Tyler who was gone and we had Mac, and then it was Taylor that was gone. We had Mac.
Yeah, I had Mac and then you had Mac. Mac got both of us 2 picks correct. For me, it was 2 points. For you, it was 4, doubled for the major. So yeah, you guys.
God bless you, boy. Oh my.
I've got 8 and Corey's got 3. So the order for picks this week would be Corey, me, Matt, Tyler for the Cascade Challenge. Unfortunately, Corey is here with a first pick and has no idea what the course looks like, but you know, you
Gannonburg.
live and you learn. That's a pretty safe pick.
Has he gotten points from Gannon though yet?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He is not. He is not.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been keeping track of that. That's kind of funny.
I'm gonna pick Nicholas Antala. He won last year by 10. He's playing well this year. I hope he's playing this year. Is he in Europe right now? Hold on.
Yeah, you better check that.
I think he
Hold
might
on.
actually be.
Jamie, check that for us.
Jamie, can you check that? Nicholas Antala is signed up. All right, that's all I need. That's all I need. Has anybody done Hold My Bag, the new fantasy thing? I want to try that.
No. I want to ask a couple questions about this event after we're done taking picks.
All right.
I got
Matthew
some
Marsh
questions.
DG, it's on you.
Yeah, for this
Matthew
event,
March. Wait, Matthew, did you change your last name?
Ooh, good question.
Hey,
Yeah.
Don't laugh. It happens.
Hey, no, you're
It's
still
Lowry. Matt Lowry.
What did?
No, it's Matthew Marsh Lowry.
Yeah, hyphenated.
I was trying to do two things at once, Taylor. Who did we just pick? Corey picked Gannon.
Corey picked Gannon. I picked Nicholas.
Threw him off his game.
Yeah, give me.
Cooked.
Give me the.
It happens, man. That's all I'm saying.
Give me Ezra.
As dog. I'm assuming
Bunch of guys
Robinson
are-
and not Aderhold, but I will double check.
A bunch of guys are in Vegas. Oh, is Vegas the same weekend? Wow.
Yeah, Vegas same weekend.
People hopped ship and went to Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah, it's because this is a
Just-
Discraft event.
there's just a pin in this, but Taylor, after the pod, I need to talk to you.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
I'm in trouble.
Oh,
Principal's office. Watch out.
Wouldn't want to be you, buddy.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
Matt, I'm double checking, but Robinson or Aderhold?
Robinson.
Just making sure.
Dude, on this course,
Dude, someone's
Yeah, that's a
playing
good
that's
point.
named Christopher Robbins. Isn't he from Winnie the Pooh?
Tyler, you got back-to-backs.
I got back to back. Let me just pop this up. All right, here we go. I'm gonna say Richard. You know,
Big
why not? Why
dog.
not? He's got to win
Dick
eventually.
Stock?
He's at some point.
that's crazy.
Don't be such a Richard, bro.
Dick Stock?
Dick Sock is so good, man.
All right.
Who is Zach Wysocki? Oh, is
You
that
know,
his brother?
man.
His brother.
Yeah.
Crazy looking form, by the way.
Oh.
Very weird looking form.
I'm gonna do this so Taylor can't pick him.
No, man, come
Paul
on.
Macbeth.
No, he's gonna actually be in the podium this week. I swear.
And this gives me the perfect opportunity.
This is such a Paul Macbeth wins this tournament. Just like random
Yeah.
cascade
feeling
challenge.
it.
Who cares?
I'm feeling it. You know?
Highest rating that Paul's ever been since midway through 2023. This
Really?
update.
Oh,
He's trending.
1046.
Give me the other Robinson brother.
Give me the other Robinson.
Iguodala.
By the way,
Um,
Isaac is a lock for any major from this point forward.
Yep.
He should be
Lock
the
for
first pick
Last place.
for any major from this point forward.
This is really awkward because I was gonna pick Paul and I had a whole plan.
I threw you off your game. I'm throwing everybody off their game right now. I'm loving it.
Give me Adam Hambo.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Adam Ham.
Dude. Gosh.
Hammy.
Everybody's getting thrown off. No sidearm for Paul. Glad
I
didn't
was
pick him.
legitimately gonna say, like, I'm feeling Hamas.
I think it's a good
also
sidearm
trending.
course because Nicholas shredded it and he's everyone pooped it. So turnover game? I don't know.
It's true.
I don't know.
So I get two. I'm gonna go Simon,
Oh my gosh.
Simon Line,
and I'm gonna go Marweed.
not a good putter, by the way.
Not a good putter, by the way.
Not good.
I was about to make.
Statistically, pads his stats.
This is typically where I throw my draft, and I once again will be throwing my draft here in the Northwest, and I'm gonna take Eagle McMahon, please, for the
Oh
culture.
my
Eagle, figure
I
it out.
thought about it.
Figure
I
it
like
out.
it. I like
That's all
it.
I'm gonna say, please.
That was going to be one of my questions after this. Is I wanted to bring up Eagle, so I'm glad you picked him.
So I was in the
Paul-
back. Okay, is it just me? Really quick, it's probably just me. I don't care about Simon or Eagle in the bags anymore. Not because I don't love Simon and Eagle. I do. I just know literally
is all the
nothing about
same.
MVP.
And
Yeah.
it's all the
Think
same.
about. You literally could be describing like the hydrogen atomic formula to me when they're talking about their disc. And like, I don't
No.
know what this is.
Let me run you through it. This is what they do. They go, "Hey, welcome to my in the bag." So I found this. This is a patent pending mayhem, not available to the general public. Couldn't get them for the last 7 years. I just found a couple at the warehouse, so I'm going to be throwing this as my primary driver, and then they move on. And half of them
Nice.
are out of production discs.
Nice.
It's just that's how they run it. Yeah, not their finest work.
Matt
I
up.
care about Corey Kramer's in the bag. Yes, Matt is up. Sorry, I distracted everybody.
I need to do another one.
Same. I'm actually going to do a 30-day only MVP challenge solely to try to get monetized on YouTube.
Yes.
Dude.
It's the only way.
Sick.
Heck yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Can I
Oh,
get?
twins?
Is
Yes.
AB playing this event, Taylor? Do you have the list?
Yes, he is signed up. Yeah.
Corey, you going to do anything more with this Prodigy disc, or that one video is one and done?
No, I haven't been home.
Okay. Just asking.
Well, so
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked
We'll
right
talk
now.
after. Yeah,
Not a good time to ask a question.
Is it crazy that AB isn't playing
Vegas.
Vegas? Like it just seems naturally kind of AB style of course.
This
Did you just
sponsored
pick?
event.
Did you just
Yeah,
pick?
I
Did you just pick AB? Okay.
this is a bigger.
You know what makes me shed a tear
on the Pro Tour.
is I'm seeing last year's event and I see Kevin Kiefer in the top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say Q Series be Q Series and men.
Yeah.
Chandler Kramer is number 2.
You can play. You can still watch him play Supreme Flight or be the guy for Supreme Flight now.
Hey,
All right.
Bonanza got 36th last year. Talk about that.
I didn't realize that.
You know, I mean, I was thinking about taking someone kind of funnish.
Tied with Connor Rock, Dark Horse Whisperer. Beat Jake Mon.
Oh, it could be. Who did? I don't know. Who's got a decent? I'll go Aaron Gossage. Why not?
Goose.
If I pick him and it's his time to shine this week,
You're going to pick Rick, Paul, and Gooses. That's going to be the podium because it's all like signature, everyone else's picks. Like,
yeah, I stole everyone's picks.
it'd only be better if it was Chris, Paul, and Goose.
And now we got to pick a top 40. I don't have that up in front of me. Hold on.
Pick a top 40.
Wait, does he need to, or is it back to us now?
It's back to me for the Dark Horse.
Yeah, start the Dark Horse.
Oh, I'm having
I will say, hey, some Dark Horse updates. Was looking at this earlier. James Conrad has fallen into Dark Horse territory. Silas Schultz is on his way out. He's up 11 spots with this refresh, up to 43.
Big move.
I think Silas is on his way to be this year's Austin Turner.
Okay, hold on. I want to check one thing.
Hey Taylor,
Hello.
next time hit an update after we pick.
That's on me. That's on me. I'll take that. I'll take that.
All right. I want to check to see if this guy is playing. You know what?
Jones falling his way down to Dark Horse territory. He's in 37.
I know. It's really sad. Because he's got 2 in a row, I'm just going to keep it going. Give me Connor Rock.
Gotta go with Connor Rock.
I hope he
baby.
breaks his leg.
Gee.
Oh,
Goodness.
That's crazy. Never ask that again. Hey, let's just remember that when
It's
Parker
good
Welk,
luck, dude.
when a Dark Horse Parker Welk was on the way to win the event 2 years ago, and then decided to jump through a tree, and if he had just landed and rolled his ankle, it all would have been over right there, and he would have looked like the biggest idiot on planet Earth. Taylor, all's forgiven because Tyler didn't take it. Give me Silas Schultz.
I mean, that's a risk you got to take.
Yeah, that is a big risk.
I don't know who I'm gonna take. I should have thought about this a little bit more. Give me. I really need points.
Come on.
You know what? I dislike the person, but give me Chandler Kramer. Came in second last
Oh,
year.
wow. Is he even playing?
I hope so.
Yeah, he is.
Surely he's out there, right? He is. Yeah, he's out there. He's out there playing.
Yo, good on for Connor O'Reilly. He's back over 1,000 rated. He dropped and then I think he dropped and then made his way back up.
All right. I dislike the person, but give me Anthony Bonanza.
Is he playing in this event?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already in.
What is he rated?
He is 988.
E for everyone.
E for everyone.
Unlisted on the top 100.
Yeah, I see him right there. 988. He's right there.
Yep.
Oh, Matt's yawning. He's past his bedtime. Gets married, now it's past his bedtime.
He's
Good.
old, man. He's old.
Old. Who's up?
That is the end of picks. So you said you had some notes. You said you had some notes. Let's hit the notes.
Dude, all right. I want to ask, where are we at with Eagle McMahon right now? Seriously. Just curious.
I fear that he will never be the same.
I'm scared of it too, and I miss him.
Guys.
Same.
Like, he used to drive me nuts, but like, dude, bleach the hair, bring it all back.
Should he go back to vegan? Just be honest.
Eagle's good for the culture, man.
No.
I don't think the food was the thing. I think it was the fact that he somehow broke his arm spinning the opposite direction.
I think that's hard to come back from too.
That is very hard. Shoulder. All right, so let me tell you something. In baseball, two things. Well, actually, there's two injuries you can have that can hurt like a pitcher: your elbow and your shoulder. Everyone knows elbows repairable, shoulders are cooked. So once you hurt your shoulder like that, I mean, it's hard to come back. I'm scared.
I
He
mean,
tore a labrum, right?
Yeah, I just think about people like actual professional athletes like struggling to come back from that, and then like we're disc golfers where like sure, like I mean, he got surgery on it and fixed it, but he's also like does not have near the medical care that like an actual an MLB pro would have, right? Like it's different if like Dylan Cease tears a labrum, like his recovery process looks way different than Eagle McMahon's, right?
Yes.
My question is, has anybody watched Eagle play?
No.
Is he like trying to throw as hard as he was and it's just not working out, or is he playing cautious and he shouldn't be, or vice versa?
I mean,
I think it's mental more than anything right now.
He throws really far.
Yeah.
So if he just dialed it back a little bit and just kept accuracy,
no,
he shouldn't be messing
Corey,
up.
I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
I've watched like 5 videos of him throwing and like full rounds, and it looks like he is pulling it off a little bit, like not throwing as far, but he's still Eagle, so it still goes plenty far. I don't think it's that. I think he mentally is just, not there.
On the PDGA website, is there a place to pull up seasonal stats?
I think on the Pro Tour website you can look at that.
Oh, it's a Pro Tour website?
Yeah.
I wonder if his MVP contract was like locked in, like no matter what, we're gonna sign you for 5 years.
You can look at last year and
whatever it is,
season stats.
and he's like,
It was like
"Oh, I don't really care how I compete because I can just make like weird anime music videos."
Yeah.
I mean, it sells the product, doesn't it? His Wind Dragons are back on it, like $65 right now, or something insane.
That was wild. I did not.
What is it? What is the Wind Dragon again?
Dimension or Mayhem, some
Nuclear valence
mold.
electron.
Yeah.
So I know Eagle's big thing is that usually he was a good putter. I don't know what it is. Oh, here it is. Park percentage is 98th.
Yeah,
that
I just
is
noticed that.
Crazy. Fairways hit is very down, 48%. That can't be right. Hold on. No, that can't be right. I think
It could be.
No, I think
Hey, Taylor,
partially cut off.
MVP circuit challenge this year, Fission Trance in that puppy. So you might have to
What
be
does that
interested.
thing do?
The Trance is what you told me you like.
Oh, I like the trace.
It might be the Trace. I might have just said it wrong.
He's just very
I'll check
mid
that
on.
out.
He's very mid on everything. 35th fairways hit, 98th parked, 39th circle 1, 31st circle 2 in reg. I mean, he's just mid across the board. I mean, his birdie percentage is 38% rounded up. That's really low for him. I don't know. It's sad. I mean, is it maybe it's? I got too many thoughts running in my head. It's just sad that like all of the people. What?
He's just mentally like he's
It's
just
just
caught
sad.
up, emotionally tied in Eagle McMahon.
No, all the things is all the people that I used to love and root for when I first started watching disc golf in 21 are all bums.
Yeah.
You know,
Life
it's
comes
sad.
up fast,
You took a breather. You're like, I have too many thoughts, and then you continued to make like 3 different sentences begin.
Dude,
I
man.
didn't know how to exactly word it, but that's what it is. It's all the people that I loved when I came into disc golf and watching in 21. They're all bums now.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Jones, Eagle McMahon, Paul and Ricky. They're not bums, but they're not as good as they used to. James Conrad is a bum.
Where is that guy?
Dude,
What is that
gone.
guy?
It's the old guard. It's the old guard, and we kind of have to.
They all just but some of those guys were kind of like trending, and then poof, they got their money and disappeared. And
I do
it's
think
just
it
sad.
I think COVID money revealed who has it mentally. I think it's a different mentality after you get paid, right? To like still wanna do it.
I got a question.
Who do you think is the
Isn't that
next up
crazy?
and coming?
I mean,
The
I think
next
we're
up
already.
and coming
I think we're
guy?
already seeing it all this season. AB, Ezra, Gannon, Isaac.
No. Like not
Generation
this
after
era.
that?
Like, yeah.
Who's the like 14-year-old kid that's on
Brennan
TV?
Brooks.
No.
Oh, not DD.
I
Nick
think he's
Santola.
lefty.
He might be turning 16 next year.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to figure out who this kid is. Hold on.
Harry Chase.
No.
A guy that
he's too
A
hairy to
guy,
be 14.
Harry Chase is a bomber, but I don't think he can putt under pressure.
Carter Arens or whatever.
No, I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm gonna kill myself.
One guy that I was really high on.
Sorry, don't demonetize me.
One guy I was going to be really high on was Linus Carlson, but he's never panned out.
Yeah. Who's the dude that just played with Blitz?
Oh, Zach Nash. He is
Zach
a musher.
Nash.
He is a musher, and he's a pretty good player.
If he can get everything locked in, I think he would be incredible to watch on like a. What are you laughing at? To watch on a lead card.
Matt as a merry man, calling somebody else a musher is hilarious.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's so funny to me.
Corey, I watched videos of him putting too, like in rounds.
Yeah.
When he's on, he is just the exact same putt from 30 feet as like 70 feet. This because he's how spinny he putts, just like his throwing. It's just identical. Yeah. It's like so cool.
I noticed in the video with Blitz, he like does the like crazy stagger. Like he's not forward at the basket at all. So he's like almost throwing.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I don't know who's the next. This is my question. Who's going to win first, Eagle or Calvin?
Calvin.
Eagle. Calvin's never going to win.
I don't know about Calvin, dude.
Calvin's
never going to win.
If he goes more than a full year without a win, 365 days, I'm going to really be concerned. Like, seriously be concerned.
What's the
Wyatt
longest
Mahoney.
like a golfer?
Wyatt Mahoney is the guy, bro. That's who I was thinking of.
Okay.
It's the longest, like one of the big golfers has
been like top 10 in MPO. That guy's wild.
Guys, Calvin hasn't even been on the podium this year. Like, remember he was like his average finish was like fourth or something like that.
He's having a romantic relationship with Bradley. Let it happen, bro. Don't.
Wow, we leaking that here right now?
Yeah, buddy. Corey, what's your question? I'd love to hear what question you had.
Is it about Wyatt Mahoney? Because I can bring that name up again.
Who's Wyatt Mahoney?
I was just gonna say, like, so Tyler. What is a golfer like in the top like echelon that hasn't won in a while?
A lot of guys.
Okay, are you scared for them?
Disc golf and golf is a different world. It's different.
You say that, but look at how many people are getting good fast. Well, Calvin not winning this year.
Okay,
could just be like
perfect example of what I think about Calvin. Calvin is yet to win the big one. Ricky Fowler was yet to win the big one and never has. And that's what I'm afraid Calvin is going down that same road as Ricky Fowler. Just saying.
What has Ricky Fowler won, though?
He's won
outside of the big one.
He's won one Players Championship. That's considered a big one, honestly, but it's not a major. And honestly, he's got a couple wins. A couple. I'm thinking he has like 6 PGA Tour wins.
So you're saying that's compared to Calvin?
Yeah.
Who won a crap ton?
Well, what's a crap ton? I don't think he's won more than 3 in a year. I think he's averaging 2 a year. I mean, he's a good he's a good player.
That's still more than what you just said for Ricky Fowler, right?
Again, two different sports.
Sure.
I'm just saying Calvin and Ricky are going right down the same line right now. Of where they are in their career. I mean, Ricky's way past, but I mean, Calvin, I'm absolutely concerned about. You're telling me
I just don't.
You're not concerned,
if he doesn't win, because he's gotten what, second, third this year?
No, he's not in the podium. His best finish is 5th.
Are you sure,
dude? All right, here's the numbers. Ready? 5th, 10th, 13th, 6th, and 8th. He blows up one of the rounds. That's what I'm saying. This has been his worst start since I've been watching disc golf.
Well, for all we know, he takes the back half of this season and just rips through it.
He usually does the reverse. He usually starts off hot and then.
We are kind of in the section of the season where Calvin usually does well, but
I don't even see Calvin on the list to play this week. Actually,
Is he at?
Yeah, he could be at Vegas.
Yeah,
I don't even see him on the list.
Told him to get over there.
Yeah,
let's see.
And I can't even pull up like his next event because I got to go search his name.
He is at Vegas.
Yep. I need to pull up Statmando to see what he's done year to year. But
how about speaking of Innova events, how about Nate Sexton getting his first MP40 major the day he turns 40?
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Wow,
what was that?
That's like one of those baseball statistics.
That's like basically the MP40 USDGC. It's like the US Masters something championship. Beat Kale led for a while. There's some other folks up there.
You know, Kale's got to be pissed. He's like, great, and I got Sexton to deal with. The next most consistent player out there. So yeah, I have no idea.
Well, fellas,
I was gonna say, you got a game?
We got a game to wrap us up. We got an absolute classic here. If you want to influence this game next month, head on over to foundationdiscgolf.com through our affiliate link, and you can influence this game. But we got the Foundation Top 25 here. If you're new to the show, we do this as soon as Foundation put these out every month. We've got the top 25 sellers of the past month at foundationdiscgolf.com. We are going to have our contestants here guess what molds they think are in the top 25. They get the number assigned of that. So a perfect top 5 of 5 guesses would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're telling me Matt doesn't know this? Matt has to know the list.
You're telling me Matt's face right now isn't him secretly opening up a window of the top 25.
I'm not.
And the final rule is if you're not on the list, you get 26 and you're a loser. So with that being said, we're going in a random order of whatever I decide, and it's going to be Matt, Corey, Tyler.
Oh, this is for April?
This is April. Yes, April 2025.
Let me get a Destroyer.
The Destroyer classic pick is number 7.
7, maybe. Yeah.
Not bad, not great. Corey's known to just run this event in the past, so we'll see what he's got for us here.
Dude, last time you did a stinker.
Oh, that is true.
And I had a huge comeback
run with the stinker.
So let's go with the Zone.
The Zone, number 3. Classic.
All right. What disc? I'm going to come out swinging heavy early.
Let's go. Let it swing. Put it on the table.
I'm trying to think what disc have come out. How about the Trail?
Trail is number 1 on the list.
Let's go, baby. Hey, we got him in stocks. We're good now.
There we go. Back to Matthew Marsh DG.
If they have the Trail, they probably have the Hex. Give me the Hex.
The Hex is number 11.
Really? It's that high? People still want that disc? Come on, man.
Some people are saying it is the GOAT.
I mean, it's a good disc, but still, I just feel like people...
I've thrown a Hex twice, and I liked it. Say that
Hex
much.
you, bro.
That's an approval from Ursa DG.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Booze.
The what?
So?
The Booze.
I don't know what
Is that
is.
like an alcohol reference, or?
Yeah, Bumblebee go booze, booze, booze.
Oh, wow.
I am actually shocked to see this. The Buzz is not on the list. I think for the first time ever, potentially, the Buzz is not on the list.
There's a chance they were out of Discraft, guys.
Okay.
Okay, so what did Matt
26?
What did Matt and Corey say? Matt said Destroyer, and then Corey said, what was the second?
Zone.
I don't know if I'm at liberty to discuss.
Why not? The Zone was what place?
Zone was 3.
Okay.
So you're at liberty to discuss the... But not what the disc is.
All right, never mind. No more hints from you, boy.
What about? What about a Thunderbird? Go safe. Go safe here.
Thunderbird is number 20 on the list.
Man! All right,
So
at least
on
it
the
was on the list. Yikes!
On the list, but not super high. That brings our total after 2 rounds to Matt is chilling at 18, Corey's got 29, and Tyler's got 21.
We need a low number.
A low number.
Yeah, low number. Low number.
So Matt is 18.
Yeah, he's got 7 and
Tyler,
11.
we played this game like 8 times. Tyler, wait, then
I'm confirming. I'm confirming.
Are we sure we're trying to get low?
You know what? I'm usually so far out of it, I don't even
It's
care
like,
anymore.
all right, I don't care.
But now I'm like in it.
He's in it.
I hate this. Is the
I think at this point everybody's in it.
Okay. So how many more picks do we have?
3. We're doing 5
each?
total.
Okay. All right.
This is where it gets tough because
peek at your other monitor. I'll tell you.
the way that I was actually just checking our affiliate link for Foundation, and I think I need to put an updated link in our bio. But
We're not even making money, guys. This is,
the
cooked.
way
We're out.
that
Call it quits.
the way that Foundation does it, it's tough to tell. They pre-ordered something and then it got released when it qualifies. I assume during the pre-order. That would be my guess. Give me the Lat 64 Diamond here.
It's not that
Consulting.
popular, is it?
Jamie, it is not on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
They just
that's
push it like
26.
they push it like
this
crazy.
Thing just got blown wide open. This is the Kansas City wide open. It's wide open.
I thought it'd pop a sneaky 17 or something like that. But alas.
I'm reeling that the Buzz was not on the list. The Shaman is also not on the list.
Guys, I just feel like there's so many other discs that have come out in the last couple of months that everyone's blowing over.
The Shaman is pretty consistent guess, though, I will say. That's
but I thought they just came out with another. It's like the
Corey's just got to getting wrecked by a consistent disc just not appearing this month.
All right, another new one that came out. Balance, got to be up there.
Balance is number 2 on the list. Number 2.
It's what we do.
All right.
I'm so back in this game, by the way.
All right, chill
I
out,
would say a pretty commanding lead at this point. 44, 55, and 23.
It's over.
Dude, Balance is number 2.
If Tyler consistently is just on the list now, he's got a commanding lead.
It's tough to make a.
You just got to think about what's come out in the last couple months.
Is it 1, 2, and 5 are gone already?
1, 2, 3 are gone
2,
already.
3.
1, 2, 3. What was 1 again?
Trail.
Yeah. Okay. And it's back to me. Is that correct?
That is correct, sir.
It is back to you.
Dude, see, this is just. Yeah. Scott. Scott says the interweb says the Balance release.
Are you looking at the chat? Get out of there.
I saw the note. You want to know why? Because when I was in another round of Asheville, they said, check out this disc just released, and handed me a stock stamp Balance. And so I said, oh, it was released in May. Apparently I was wrong. Can I get?
Yeah, I guess they're sorting by sale date. So if they did pre-orders, it would have sold
the pre-orders
in April.
would sneak in. Then that makes sense. Can I do the? Give me the.
A lot of discs out there.
Give me the Envy.
The Envy is number 5.
Whoa! How is that so high?
It's an Envy, bro.
Nobody's on that.
The culture
I would have to go back. There's this guy named James Conrad. He had to throw it in. He had a certain distance. He uses this.
The whole story. It's a whole story.
When was Champions Cup?
2 weeks ago.
Was that technically April?
No.
I think second. I think it started on May 1st.
Well, maybe the pre-orders for didn't they do an Envy, like a particle Envy or something?
I don't know.
Corey's on a train of
That's
thought
it.
here.
Anyway, give me the captain's Raptor.
The captain's Raptor is number 21.
Yeah, it's got to be. I thought it'd be higher, dude. That's like a disc I know everybody throws around here.
Yeah, but the new plastic just came out.
It didn't come out that.
Where am I at with Matt right now? Am I still beating him or no?
So Matt is
Yeah,
up to
you're still beating.
49 and you were at 23.
Oh wow, got some.
So
cushion.
if you stay on the list, you're
right.
chilling.
Give me. You know what? The range came out, didn't it? Give me the range.
Range is number 23 on the list.
Oh my gosh,
23.
barely made the list. All right, so
Dude,
how close are we
have to
now?
go right back to me.
This is current scores with the last round upcoming. 49 for Matt, 76 for Corey, and 46 for Tyler.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Oh
three
my
ahead.
god.
Yeah, separated by
So
3.
if I pop 4th place,
It's not over.
It's not
it's
over.
if I
but
get-
it's-
It can
So
be
if
a
I get
tie.
something so good that it is a negative number.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
It didn't sell at all, so it's a negative on the list.
the slipstream
GT.
GT.
Scott just said it's
I
the
will
most-
actually. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, don't say nothing.
My bad.
Oh, okay.
I gotta sit and
We
wait.
went trail. We went. Run me back through that list. Those first couple here, Taylor, just for the whole squad.
Does
Trail's
the,
number 1.
Am I at liberty to discuss Corey Kramer to the council?
You did for me, didn't you? So I feel like you got to do it for everybody.
Yeah, trail was 1, balance was 2, Tyler got both of those, zone was 3, Corey got that one, no 4, envy was 5 with Matt.
So
and Marsh
we've got
that
4, 6, 7, 8 out there. 9,
one.
10.
7 was
I thought
destroyer.
Destroyer is 7,
Matt
yeah.
got,
So 4,
those-
6.
Yeah, 4, 6.
So if
8,
Matt
9,
got
10.
4 and Corey got 6, it would be over.
Dude, this is
Right?
Some could say the biggest moment of your life right here.
it is, and I think I'm gonna throw it away on a whim because I feel like it has to be a whim.
It's not a
You
win.
know, it's probably not, but
Oh, this is going to be Matt's first Tyler's tub too.
Yeah.
I ain't never been here for Tyler's tub.
It's right
this
there.
is sad. I'm analysis paralysis happening. I just don't think this can be it. But let's rip it. Give me the Gorgon.
The Gorgon is
No
not
way.
on the list.
Cannot be on the list.
Not
No.
on the list.
Why not? Oh my god!
Is that an auto win? Am I
I
up?
think he may have fumbled it. I think he
Because
may have fumbled
was
it.
I winning by
yeah,
2?
Yeah, you were winning by 2. So
Yeah.
even if you don't go on the list,
Yeah, you can guess whatever
dude,
you
they
want.
just released new ones too.
All right, for fun, you guys want to finish out? 2 more guesses. 1 more for Corey and Tyler.
Yep.
Just
I already
for
got mine.
posterity.
Want to say it at the same time, Corey?
Give me 1 second. I gotta
Okay.
figure it out.
That one's gonna hurt my body. I'm not gonna lie, to you boys.
Matt, what discs have come out this year, man? There's so many discs you could have said.
Yes, but there's so many in March and there's so many in May, and apparently we're pre-ordering our butts off at foundationdisc.com.
With
Tell me
our
when you're-
affiliate link, please and
Tell
thank
me
you.
when you're ready, Corey,
All right.
and give me a countdown.
Daddy loves the countdown.
Absolutely. Yep.
3, 2, 1. PA3.
Gar.
Sagara is number 6 on the list.
Come on,
And
Matt. I mean,
PA3
come
is
on,
not
man.
On the list.
This is what we do. I'm so back in this game.
So that is just for total.
What is number 4?
75 for Matt, 102 for Corey, and 52 for Tyler. So commanding victory.
Got a frickin'
This was very obviously a pre-order and MVP restock month. So
Give us
we
the
have
rundown from top to bottom.
25. We have the Trail, the Balance, the Zone, the Malta in 4.
Volta.
The Envy.
The Malta? What do you expect from me, Tyler? The Malta?
Yeah, why can't you do that one?
Who would think the Malta?
Ezra
As
Robinson.
a Robinson,
He's
and
selling.
he's sponsored by them.
Malta, Envy, Cigar, Destroyer, Fuse,
There's
Detour,
not even a custom
Zone
Malta.
OS, Hex, Wraith, Latitude 64,
Zone
Peak,
OS. Goodness.
Heat, Crave, Raider, Dynamic Disc Raider at 16. It's pretty wild.
Heat's goaded.
Proxy,
New classic for the
FD, T-Bird, Thunderbird, Captain's Raptor, Glitch, Range, Nuke, Cicada.
Yep.
So a lot of MVP.
I
MVP
almost went
restock month.
glitch. I almost went glitch. That would have at least put me on the board because they're doing all the glitch world championship things right now.
And without further ado, that brings us to the best part of the podcast. Matt's first time, we got Tyler's tub. We definitely did not take this idea from anywhere else where we're going to guess what disc Tyler's going to pull out of the tub. Give me the Innova Eagle.
Give me the Discmania P2.
Zone.
Do we want to run it down until somebody gets it right, and I'll give you a hint, like I did last week, or no?
I say no. Just leave it to the live viewers only. You get to see that what it is.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pull it.
Yeah, just pull it. Tell us if we're right or wrong, and then nobody knows what it is.
Oh, so what was everyone's guesses again? One more time,
Eagle.
Matt.
I said the P2.
Okay.
Zone.
I would have never guessed that in 100 years.
I would have never guessed.
100 years.
I won
With
last
that,
week, so I don't.
Oh, by the way, for audio listeners, it was Arrive. Sorry.
it's Disc Radio. Shout out to the boys. I'm not gonna, we ask you guys for a lot on this podcast. We wrap it up. I realize that. All I'm gonna ask this week is that you tell a friend about Unfinished Business. That's all.
Yeah.
Share the word. We'll see you next week.
Episode 69.
There it was.
That's it. Came so conquered.
The Malta.